myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff.
Good morning, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna go up to the shop and work on the C10. I did some research and I was looking at why it didn't shift, and the 4L60E, when it's in limp mode, it starts out in second gear and it shifts to third, and the only other gear that works is the reverse, and that's exactly what's going on with the C10. It takes off in second and it shifts one time and that's it. So it's in limp mode, and I think it's in limp mode because I didn't hook up one of the power wires that goes to the transmission. So I'm gonna go up there, get the truck in the shop today and see if I can get that transmission wire hooked up. And also there's some other stuff that I need to fix on it. I think in the last video I told you that it didn't start up by the key switch, so I got to troubleshoot that. And I know we have a bad crank relay also, so I'm gonna try to get all of that wrapped up in this video, and hopefully take it on a test drive and see if the shifting is going to be working. So let's go up to the shop. I'll start back recording once I get up there. Okay, so I put a battery in it and I started it by that relay right there, and see it's running good. Just gonna go and pull it over in the shop. Okay, so got the truck in the shop. Getting ready to start troubleshooting it, and to get this going, just pull the ECM out of the CTSV and getting ready to take that to get the tune put in it. And I'm working on multiple things at the same time. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is to power up the solenoids on the transmission. It's this black connector, and E11 goes directly to the transmission, which is these connectors are A, B, C, D, E. So it's E, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's E11. E11 has to go in E7, which is not being used. E7 is the power for the rear O2 sensors, and it has power going to it, but we're not using the rear O2 sensors, so I'm just going to put E11 in that spot so that the transmission can get the power. So let me go ahead and get this connector out and just take this pin out and just switch them around. Well, actually I'm not even going to switch them around. I'm just going to put E11 where E7 is, and just leave the original E7 unplugged because we're not using the rear O2s. Okay, so I got the transmission wire hooked up, and what I'm trying to test now is why it won't start from the key switch. When I hit the key switch, my test light lights up, so that's the wire right there. Also, my fuel pump is not getting power in the run position, so I need to figure out what's going on with that. So let me continue troubleshooting. This is the wire that's controlling power to the fuel pump. So I just need to make sure that that one has power in the run position, the start and run position. All right, so I figured that out. The fuse is good, the relay is good, but for some reason I'm not getting any power from there back to the backside to that wire right there. So what I'm gonna do, I hate to do this, I hate to change stuff from the stock location, but what I'm gonna do is this fuse right here has key on power. So, and it's constant, it's on when it's constant. So I think I'm gonna get a wire to go in this C1 connector right over here. I think it's gonna be let me see, A, B, C, D, E, E1, and that's gonna be my new fuel pump fuse, and I have to label it somehow, because like I said, I hate to get off of the original diagrams and the original wiring, but I'm not sure why that one don't have any power going to it anymore. So also I took a whole bunch of wires out of the C1 connector because I figured I was gonna have to use one again, and of course I can't find any of them. So alright, well, I'll go ahead and wire it up and I'll come back to you in the video. Okay, so I got the wire moved. See, I got the original one out. I'm gonna put this one back in. It's not, there's no wires in it or wires I need for it, so I don't have to put it back in right now. But what I'm about to do now is switch it on and see if my test light lights up. And let's put you on the test light. I think you can see it. And it switches on. Alright, and it's off. Alright, so that should be good enough to work the fuel pump. So let me go ahead and connect it and get that going. And I want to change the fuse out too. I think it's a 10 in it. I want to put the 20 back in it. So I'll take the original 20 amp fuse and put that back in it. Alright, so I got it switched on. And I got it switched on, and I'm going to try to crank it now and see if the fuel pump is going. I turn my fan off because I'm not sure. I can't hear the fuel pump. But I got to crank it by this relay. Alright, so that means the fuel pump is definitely not on. Alright, so all I did is remove the fuel wire over to a different source. The fuel pump wire over to a different source, and now it won't start up. Not sure why. It's still getting power in the run position, it's getting power in the start position. Not sure why it's not doing anything now. Alright, not sure why it's not starting, but let me just jump back into this wiring harness and figure out something. I may have pulled something loose accidentally. So let me just go back through the wires that's on here and get back to it. Alright, back at it again. I'm going to try to get it started. I think even though the fuel pump seems like it's running, I think it still may be an issue with the fuel pressure. So I'm going to see if I can get it started up. If I can get it started up, I'm going to go ahead and test it out and see if it goes in first gear. And if it does, then I'll bring it back and fix the rest of the wiring. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to start it up, see if it starts, and go from there. So let's try it. Alright, so let's try it. Let me do some checks on this fuel pressure. Alright, so it appears that it's going in first. I'm about to take it on a little test drive just to see. We'll find out in a few. Shift twice just now, so I think that's it. still need to get fixed. I think only the front brakes are working. So once I get this, which seems like the transmission is fixed now with shifting, I'm going to pull the Maverick into the shop and get that going into overdrive. So alright. Yep, it's going, definitely going into first now. Pull it back into the shop and finish tying up the wires. Alright, got the wires straightened up, everything heat shrunk, and connections are where they're supposed to be. So everything looks good, it's running good as you just saw. So now time for paint and body work. Okay, so as you saw, I got the C10 fixed. I got the transmission shifting perfectly, and I don't know if you heard it in the video, but it was shifting perfectly. It's taking off like it's supposed to and everything. I got all the wires cleaned up. I got it starting from the key switch again, and that is taken care of. So everything is done on that one now. I think it has a couple of drips that's coming from the transmission, probably from when I changed the filter and stuff. I probably just need to go back over and tighten the pan, so I'm not too concerned with that. But like I said earlier, is getting ready to go, or is getting ready to go to get the paint and body done on it. So I think my brother said that he wants to take 3 cars to the paint shop. So he wants to try to take the Grand Prix, which we still have some issues with that, but pretty soon I'll have some videos, a video coming of us getting that one fixed. And he wants to get the CTSV painted. So, and coming up, and I guess in the next couple of videos or whatever, I'm going to be working on all that stuff is taken care of. So it's going to either be the Grand Prix or it's going to be the Maverick. Most likely it's going to be the Maverick. I know what I need to do on that one. I've been researching getting that one to shift into overdrive, so there's some things I want to try on that one. So, well, just like I said, we're knocking things out, trying to get everything taken care of before I can actually start my new project. So thanks for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you haven't. Click that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.